Hey everyone, this is Sarah Ann Kelly here with MomTrainer.com, and I am just covering one of my favorite exercises to start with, which is the piston breath, also known as belly breathing. There are a bunch of different ways that you can see this on the internet, but big preface here before we get started. I did not come up with this theory. This is a theory created by an amazing physical therapist in California named Julie Wiebe, so I highly recommend that you Google her or just piston breath to get a little bit more information if you like. I'm not here to rip anybody off. It's very similar to the breath that I do teach in Pilates, but the foundations and the science behind it, that's all her. So I just want to give some credit when credit's due, but this is piston breathing. It is one of the exercises that I love to teach in my prenatal and postpartum Pilates classes, and frankly, all of my prenatal classes start this way too, just to make sure that the breath is there before we get into the exercise. So, that being said, let's get started. So come to a comfortable seated position and just spread your fingers nice and wide and place them on your abdominal wall. We're going to inhale through your nose and then exhale through your mouth as loud as you can, just like you're blowing out through a straw. So super simple breath here. We're not trying to force the abs to contract with that engaging your rectus abdominis. The goal here is not to hide your baby. It's just to breathe. So we inhale through the nose, expand through the ribs, exhale through the mouth, just feeling that gentle contraction in the transverse abdominis. Another way you can do this is by placing your fingertips right on the top of your pelvis. So we take that breath, inhale through your nose, and then as we exhale through your mouth, just notice if you're gripping or bunching. We really don't need to pull in the waist here. It's just a breath, so you only want to feel a slight increase in pressure. That's one of the ways that you know that you're really working your transverse abdominis without engaging your rectus or your obliques. So once we have that down, you can place one hand on top of your belly, one hand on the bottom, and we're just imagining lifting the pelvic floor as we exhale. So we inhale through the nose, release your pelvic floor completely, fill your ribs, and then as you exhale, just imagine that you're riding up through an elevator. We're not kegling here, and you'll feel that contraction happen a lot more with just the breath. So then let's bring that all together. Inhale through your nose, gently exhale through your mouth. Inhale, release, and then exhale. Make sure we're not pulling in or sucking in the abdominal wall. And you'll just use that pelvic floor to help work it. And that's it. Try these at home. If you have any questions, you can always reach me at the Mom Trainer on Instagram and Facebook or on my website, MomTrainer.com.